Hello and good morning. Welcome to Lead with Love. It's like 6:48 in the morning. The sun is rising. It's not even out yet. But and then I gotta buy some more tea lights because I always do the return of senders. I recommend everyone to do some return of senders. Just do them. Just do them because it's gonna help you. It could actually save your life. Like all the stuff that goes on, all the stuff that people do, and they just think that they can get away with it and nobody knows. And it's like, you could know, you could know things. It was recommended to fast, right? To fast. So I'm gonna fast for this whole week. And then as I'm fasting, it's like the information just comes to me and I get upset with the information because it's like I wish it wasn't what it was, but and then it is what it is, and I can't even. I'm not gonna doubt myself, so it's like, you know what, fuck it then. But it just sucks, because I've always stood for righteousness. I always stood for the right thing. Like if something is wrong, I will always speak up for it. I will always go, like I would want to correct it, or I would say something so that it can be corrected, or that I would let higher people know like what the hell is going on. And then the whole thing is no one would do anything. They would never fix the issue. So and then it's like, and then they would see me go to higher sources, the IGs, the union. They would see me going through the higher sources, and they would see the documents, and they would read what the fuck I wrote, you know? But and then they would never stick by me, and they were like, "Oh, don't mention my name," and "Oh, don't say me," and don't, and and I would always look out for the person, and I wouldn't include their name in it, but then they're part of the management system. They're part of it. So they are fully aware of what is going on, and they never wanted to create change. They never wanted anything to change. So and then it's like I'm the one that's putting myself out there. I don't know nobody. I don't, but I'm like, yo, like this is wrong. Like this is wrong. Like look at what they doing to people, and it's like this is wrong. Like I gotta say something. So I spoke for myself. I spoke for everyone. I was like, even if people were afraid to speak up for themselves, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna speak up because I know that they're afraid to speak up for themselves. Like I wasn't scared to speak up for myself. Like I wasn't afraid to say whatever it is that I have to say, because there are laws. You are protected by law. But and then it's like you go to the people that are supposed to protect you, and then they're the main ones that don't help you, and they're supposed to help you, they're supposed to cover you, they're supposed to stick up for you. They don't stick up for you. And that's what happened to me. Like what they singled me out. They blacklisted me. Like nobody knew who I was. Nobody. I would never talk about this place of employment. I would, because I was embarrassed by the way that they operate. I was like, I do not want to be affiliated with this place of business. And I never told anybody like where I work. Like people that were close to me knew where I work, but other people don't know where I work. Like I never said anything to anybody. Like nobody knew anything. I didn't say shit. But it was years of the torture, and it was years of sticking up for myself and doing the right thing. You making complaints, you going to management, you going to the inspector general's office. Inspector general's office, they call it the IG's office. You go to them too. They don't help you either. And then you're thinking that they're affiliated, they know the judges and they know the system, they know the people, but they're affiliated, they're a part of the secret organization, and they cover each other. Like they don't help the people. They don't help the people. And if something is wrong, they're not gonna help you. It was so many people that I reached out to, so many people that I told what was going on within this institution, and nobody did anything. Nobody did anything. So it's just, it, should I say, is it surprising? Because I resigned. I resigned in 2020. But then I'm trying to go back in there. But should I be surprised that they sabotaged my application for employment? Should I be surprised that nobody knows who I am? And I was there for 14 years. Like, nobody knows anything about me. They don't have any of the complaints. They don't have any of the reports. They don't have anything. And it's just like, okay. But, you know, it just shows what you're dealing with. You know, they will hide everything. They're gonna hide it because they're lying. They're lying. They have power, they have money, and they're doing all this stuff. And they do black magic. They do black magic, and that's how they got to where they got to be in life, because of the black magic that they do to get ahead in life. So they don't earn it, because it could be straight whores that's sleeping with everybody, you know, sleeping to get the position, but then this is the manager. I'm like, what? This trash? Oh, I'm like, you know what? And then you can't say anything. You got to respect the trash hoe. Like, you got to respect the whore because she got the power. And I'm just like, it's just so crazy. And then it's like, you want to go back there? Like, why would you want to go back there? I don't even know. Thinking you could create change, but they keep the same evil people in power. So it's like, it's never gonna change. And they all lie. They all lie. All of them lie. They lie about every fucking thing. And then it's like, I could see it for what it is. Then they're gonna say, oh, you tripping. Oh, that's not true. Oh my God, you're crazy. But then you're crazy because you see it for what it is. It's like, you know, and then because of the place, the institution, you have to have etiquette. You have to have composure. You can't lose your shit. You can't curse them out. You can't say nothing. You can't put hands on. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing, because they have control over the criminal system, the DA's office, the fuck, everything. It's like you just have no wins. And it fucking sucks. And you could bring it to people's attention so that they can fix it, because nobody wants to fix it. And that's just the way the system is. And it sucks. So when I say stand for something, you stand for something. Even if you stand by yourself, you stand on it. Stand on it. Like, I'm telling you, like, this is what it is. And nobody wants to believe you, but this is what I believe, and I'm going to stand on it. You know, I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you, and you're going to see it for what it is. And you can ask other people, and they will tell you what it is. Nobody says anything because they're afraid to lose their job. They're afraid of what they're going to do to them because they're standing for something, because how I was singled out, or I was bullied, and I was picked on, and I was harassed, and you know, the way I was treated, others don't want to be treated that way. So they're scared, and they wouldn't even speak to me when these people were around, because they didn't want them to see that they were talking to me because I stood for something. And everyone was too scared to stand for something, but I didn't give a fuck. You know, I would stand for what I believe in. And you know what? And I didn't care. Like, I did not care who I bothered. I didn't care who I made uncomfortable, because I had something to say, and you're gonna hear what I have to say. You know, but that's just that's just what it was. I know, and I'm just talking about it because I'm fasting for a week. So when you're fasting, it's like you just get all this information. You get more information. So I get more answers, and I get more epiphanies. I get more like, oh shit, this motherfucker. It was this like, oh my God. Like, I thought this dude was a friend, but this was the main one that just wanted to know the business so that he could go back and give it to the other rat. So that was a rat and giving the information to the snakes that had the power. And I'm just, so he would pretend to be my friend, but he was never my friend, because he wanted to know what I was doing. He wanted to read the paperwork, and he wanted to see what I was doing, and that I never mentioned his name. And I never mentioned his name because I thought this was a friend, but this was never a friend. This is just a rat with a whole bunch of fucking snakes, and they're all scared because money is power and everything is money, and all they want is money. That's all they want. They don't care about anything else. They don't care about your life. They don't care about your job. They don't care about how they make you feel. They don't care about what they do to you, what happens to you, your life, your children, your house, your home, your car. They don't give a fuck. You know, if they could sit there and cause harm to your life and they get money out of that, they get something out of it, they're going to do it. They're going to do it because nobody can put the hammer on them. Nobody can make them stop. Everybody treats them like they're right. That they're right and everyone else is wrong, and they're so wrong. And everything that they do and the way they hold their power is just so wrong, because they step on everybody and they abuse their power. They abuse their power and they take advantage of everyone. And it's just like, and this is the government. This is the government institutions. And I'm just like, whatever happens, happens. I was like, you know, it could have been God. I wasn't put there because I know too much that goes on within the place. And they are gonna lie about it. Oh my God, I don't know her. Been there 14 years. You don't know me. Okay. Oh my God, I had to like edit it because, you know, I start dropping names and they're not, you know, can't drop names because they'll be too embarrassed, or what is it? They could probably do a lawsuit or something because I dropped names. It's like, whatever. You know, I don't even care. But keep doing your return to senders, because these people are so evil and so wicked and so cruel. So the kind of people that I deal with are in institutions with money and power and all this shit, but then you're just a little Bronx resident. You know, they're like, how the fuck do you know anything? Spiritual things, you cannot see it, you just understand it. You know, you grow, you heal, you evolve, you become a better human being. I ran out of tea lights. I gotta go out and get some tea lights, do my return to senders, because I do my return to senders faithfully. Every day I do my return to senders because I know exactly who I'm dealing with. These people, they do black magic. That's what they do. They do black magic. I'm returning it. I'm sending it back to whoever put it out there. You know, because we could send it back. We could send it back and we could have a good life. We could have a good future. Things can move forward for us. But, you know, do a return to sender. It's only going to help you. It's just taking time for things to move along. But these people are doing black magic. I'm doing return to senders. I'm just sending the energy back. The energy is going to go back to them. They're going to have bad luck. They're going to have endings within their life. They're going to have all these kind of problems. Why? Because that's what they have been manifesting. They playing in this magic. They're playing in this magic. They're not praying to God. They're going to people and they're spending money to cause harm onto others. And it's like, God is real. Like, what makes you think God is gonna grant you authority to cause harm to one of his people that believe in God, and then you think that God is going to allow you to cause harm onto his people? Like, negative. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Everything that they manifested, it's going to happen to them. They're going to go broke. They're going to lose every fucking thing. And you know what? They did it to themselves, because, you know, is the 7 deadly sins. Like, it's jealousy, it's hate, it's anger, it's lust, it's like all these low vibrational things. They let all that consume them, and they sit there and they do wicked things. They do wicked things and they think that God is gonna forgive them and God is gonna allow it and God is gonna grant them whatever it is that they're wishing for. You know what black magic does? Black magic, it tricks you into believing that you are gonna get your wish. It tricks you, and then whatever you wish for, it happens to you. You curse your family, you curse your children, you curse your bloodline, the entire bloodline. You want endings for a person. Endings are going to happen within your life. You can lose your home, you can lose your job, you can lose your things, your car, your all of the things that you love, everything that you love so much. It's going to get taken away. It's going to get taken away. So, and then it's like, why choose to be evil? Why choose to be evil? It's like you can just be a good person. You can do the right thing. You can help people. But it's like, you know, these people in these high places, they have all this money, they have all this power, and they think they can just treat regular people like trash, like garbage, like we're nothing and we don't matter. And it's just like, you know what? We do matter and our voice matters. And I will always speak up for myself and I will always express myself and say what I have to say. And I could care less on who feelings get hurt. I could care less because they did a lot of shit and nobody cared about me or my children because I was a single mom just trying to take care of myself and my kids. And these people in these high places, they did everything to make my life a living hell. So do I care that anything is happening to them right now? Right now, do I care? Ask me, do I care? No. No, I don't. No, I don't fucking care. Whatever's happening to them, they deserve it, and they deserve it even worse, harder. You know, they cursed themselves. They did it to themselves. Like, I did nothing. I did nothing to these people. All I did was I stood for something, you know, and I stood for righteousness. I just wanted things to be right, and I wanted it to help everyone. It wasn't even just to help myself. It was to help everyone that was a part of that same institution. I wanted things to be better for all of us. So I put myself on the line and I didn't care what was going to happen because I'm like, something is going to get done and things are going to be fixed and everyone is going to be okay. And the thing is, nothing happened. Nothing was okay. Nothing was fixed because of the secret organization that is in place. And they're all a part of it. All of them are a part of it. And then it's just, how can you talk about something that nobody knows about? How can you talk and you can give all this information and no one is aware of it? Like everyone is oblivious to it and no one talks about it. How can you prove it? How can you prove it? I don't even know. I don't know how to prove it, and that's why I put everything in writing. It's in writing. It's in hard copy. It's in email. It's in every kind of way you could think of. And it's there. You just have to look for it if you really want to find it. If you want to fix the problem, because the problem is the people you have in the place. If you want to fix it, then look up the information and the people that's doing and the people that's there, that's been there for years. That's been there for years, and they're the ones doing the most to hide the information and to do all this evil to others. They take from others, they steal from others, they put people in terrible situations because they can. They have the power to do so, so they do it. They abuse their power, and it's okay because it's political, and it's like it's somebody with power. They have too much power, and they don't know how to use it. They just abuse their power, and they don't help. They don't help anyone but themselves. I know I am rambling. The other video, I started dropping names. I was like, oh, I have to edit that. So I edited it, whatever. I talk too much. I'm going to go out later and get some tea lights. Do your return to senders. Do your return to senders. Whatever happens to these people doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens to these people. It does not matter. Keep doing your return to senders, and whatever happens, it happens. And just know that that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted for you, and now it's going back to whomever put it out there. Like, wow, like this is what you put out here. You know, hold that. You hold that. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy, because it's gonna come back to you. Stay positive, vibe high, and I'm gonna be drinking water for the rest of this week. I just try to like be easy, you know, leave with love. Bye.